Welcome to another episode of Pop-Up Tech Talk here at NetApp Inside in Berlin. I had the pleasure to have Horst with me from NetApp EMEA. Horst, would you introduce yourself shortly?
Hi, my name is Horst Thieme. I'm running the cloud business development for Europe, Middle East and Africa, and responsible for our service provider and cloud business.
Well, you just mentioned service providers and cloud business, and I can't help but ask you, what do you think is the role of the local service providers, for example, here in Germany, compared to the big names like Amazon and Google and Microsoft? Everyone's talking about them, but how do the service provider fit into the cloud plane?
Yeah, well, Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, Google, IBM Cloud, everybody's growing like hell right now. Yeah. So local service providers are somehow in the middle between the can I offer my own infrastructure as a service, platform as a service solution today, or is it really, does it even make sense? And what is my role in the future? Should I, change? Should I do something different? I think this is a very good question, because service providers today should look, in my opinion, very much into giving the customer experience, saying, how can I help to be between the local clouds, which are not disappearing, right? They're not growing like that, but they're not disappearing. Own managed cloud, but as well Amazon, Azure, Web, everything what is out there, to combine these services to hybrid, to multi-cloud experiences. And that's the biggest role of the service providers. How can they do that? Because, it's actually, the customer are facing a lot of problems with all these clouds out there. And one of the problems is really that in the past, you had all your data managed in one place, right? You've been able to consolidate everything to single platforms and been able to build new service on top of that. Now with all these different clouds, you're ending up in a lot of silos which are not connected. I think as a service provider, you should look into managing that experience, building a true hybrid multi-cloud experience by building a data layer between them, helping for cloud hopping, cloud growth, something like that, but as well making sure that the cost of the clouds are not exploding. How do you do that from a technical perspective? So we from NetApp have a lot of solutions which are helping to build that data fabric, which helps you to keep data in different clouds in synchronization, so that applications can be working with the appropriate data at that time where they need it, so that you don't have the data migration problem in place. And you can build hybrid architectures where you have a data hub, and you manage that data hub, which is connected to the compute power from Amazon, Azure, and all the others out there. This is a great next step where you have a totally different conversation with the end customer. So service providers should be not afraid of the future, right? They should really embrace it and watch out for new kind of architectures, which we can help them to build.
Thank you, that was very insightful. As one more thing from my side, I think everyone should embrace the cloud as much as they can, because it's inevitable. That is the future is now. And we at NetApp, we are driving this as well. We are all about the clouds, how do we work, how do we help our customers embrace the hybrid cloud as a brilliant solution for many instances. So thanks very much for finding your insights for our service provider community. One more question before we go. I've heard you have many secret talents, but there's one specific one I had in mind. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
I'm not pretty sure what you're talking. Is it the secret weapon I have? I can fall to sleep within seconds. So if I sit down and want to sleep, I sleep within 1 or 2 minutes. I think this is a secret weapon, but you might talk about my beatboxing.
Yes, please.
No, I'm not doing the beatbox. You have to come to our shows and to our conferences where I do that live, and then I will do a little bit like... And that's what we do here.
Thank you so much. You were with Pop-Up Tech Talks. I'll see you until the next episode.